Stand when your name is called. Grayson Everett with Representative Riddell. Marissa Silly with Representative McNeil. Carl Firm with Representative Cotham. Penelope Goldstein with Representative Bradford. And Delaney Jackson with Speaker Moore. Thank you all for being with us today. Members, we're going to begin with House Bill 462, Representative Kidwell. The gentleman will be recognized to speak to City of Washington de-annexation of airport. The gentleman's recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, committee members. This is a City of Washington de-annexation of the balance of the airport located there. This is a request of the City Council, and I know of no opposition to the bill.
Mr. Chairman, for a motion.
Members, is there discussion or debate on the bill? Seeing none, Representative Dixon moves for a favorable report. All those in favor will say aye. All those opposed, no. Ayes have it. The bill receives a favorable report. Thank you, Representative Kidwell.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
House Bill 436, Representative Faircloth.
Mr. Chair.
Representative Hardis, you're going to represent this bill?
Yes, sir.
The gentleman is recognized to present the bill.
Members, this bill would add vehicles owned and operated by water and sewer authorities to the list of vehicles that are eligible to have a permanent registration plate issued by the DMV. Not aware of any opposition.
Any discussion or debate? Hearing none, Representative Torbett moves for a favorable report. All those in favor will say aye. All those opposed, no. Ayes have it. The bill receives a favorable report. House Bill 267, Representative Parade. The lady is recognized to speak to House Bill 267.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This bill would remove a 2-acre tract of land from the corporate limits of the town of Holly Springs. It is non-controversial. I ask for your vote.
Any discussion or debate? Seeing none, Representative Jackson moves for a favorable report. All those in favor will say aye. All those opposed, no. Ayes have it. The bill receives a favorable report. Members, we're going to skip down now to the 2 Senate bills that have squeaked on today's calendar. The gentleman is recognized to speak to Senate Bill 17, Stanley Board of Community College, Board of Education. Gentleman's recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Senate Bill 17 and 18 are 2 local bills requested by the county commissioners from Stanley County, and I have resolutions supporting both bills and know of no opposition.
Members, is there any discussion or debate on Senate Bill 17? Actually, let's do this, members. Is there any objection to grouping Senate Bill 17 and Senate Bill 18? Seeing none, Representative Dixon moves for a favorable report to Senate Bill 17 and Senate Bill 18. All those in favor will say aye. All those opposed, no. Ayes have it. Then the bills receive a favorable report. Thank you, Representative Sasser. Members, we're going to move now to House Bill 823. There is a PCS to the bill. Representative Torbett moves the PCS be before the committee. Without objection, the PCS is before the committee. Representative Loftus, the gentleman is recognized to speak to the PCS.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is a Choose Your School, Choose Your Future bill. It expands the opportunity scholarships for children across North Carolina. It has provisions based on the federal poverty level guidelines, and it is very well written, I think, and it provides opportunity for verification for students that may want to enroll. I'd ask for your support.
Representative Clements.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Representative Loftus. I noted we heard this bill in education several weeks ago and then are just hearing it in rules today. And I noted that the appropriations was removed. Can you tell us why and what the impact of that is?
Not being the primary sponsor, I do not know why. Maybe staff possibly could help us with that.
Okay.
Are there any members of staff who are equipped to answer the question? Karen McCraw, you here? Lady will. And actually, lady can come up to the podium if you want to, rather than have to hold your computer at the same time.
Karen McCraw, LED. Because I believe where the budget process is at this time, the appropriations removed, that would ultimately have to be reconciled in the budget process. But because the House budget has already moved, it would not be able to be enacted as is without being a part of the budget process.
Thank you. One follow-up question.
Representative Clements.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Representative Loftus, is there anything in the bill to prevent private schools from increasing their tuition by the amount? So if it's $4,000 that the state would be giving a family, to prevent private schools from just increasing their tuition that amount?
Not that I read in the bill particularly.
Okay.
I think it would look terribly bad on the school who took advantage to raise that tuition.
Yeah, I agree.
I think most people would be well aware that they chose to do that to take advantage of that, but it's not, to my knowledge, it's not specifically identified like that.
Okay, thank you, Representative Loftus.
Yes.
Members, is there further discussion or debate? Representative Torbett, the gentleman's recognized.
Or motion, Mr. Chairman.
Members, is there further discussion or debate on the bill? Seeing none, Representative Torbett moves for a favorable report to the PCS to House Bill 823, unfavorable to the original bill. All those in favor will say aye. All those opposed, no.
No.
The ayes have it. The bill receives a favorable report.
Thank you. Thank you, committee.
Members, there being no further business before the committee is now adjourned.